I'm driving to a very faraway place. Decided to listen to 4 new albums. I don't even remember the name of all of them right now. This one is Process of Belief by Bad Religion. And part of the reason I'm reviewing it is just because it's a long drive. I figure talking will be more beneficial to my state of being awake than anything otherwise. It was good. I enjoyed the vocal harmonies. That's pretty much it. I don't know. I like it more than Generator overall. I think the stronger points of Generator are stronger. The second album I listened to was Clarion Call by The Human Project, which I was impressed with. I think the first track was one of the strongest ones. In the middle, it was, like, pretty samey. So I thought I would hate the rest of the album because I'm not gonna lie, the, like, third track is where it started dipping noticeably, and then, like, a few songs later, I was like, fuck, I don't think I'm gonna like this. I should have fucking known. But the rest of it really, honestly, did pick it up. It takes a lot of things that I normally don't love and puts them in ways that I actually really appreciate. I think overall it's a pretty fucking clever album. I like the overall vocal tones, a lot of the vocal harmonies and lyrical content's pretty fucking smart. So, yeah, I would recommend that album to other people. I'd probably listen to more of it again. It has a very unique soul. I like The Human Project, I think. Alright. Coming close to my destination. I listened to another one before this, but I'm reviewing this now because it's closer to my mind. I already forgot the name of it, something about Sixth Sense. I don't like it overall. I'm willing to say it's a good album that I'm not in the fucking mood for. It didn't frustrate me necessarily, but it was a slog to get through. But you have to understand that that overall tone pisses me off because it's usually just fucking coated in, like, compositional and artistic mediocrity, which sounds fucking pretentious, but you know I'm kinda sorta right. In this case, I don't feel that way about it. I think it's a competently made album. It's just not for me. But you people really like your fucking... I got a 5th album and forgot, but we'll get to that in a minute. We're on the way back to home. Strange Mercy by St. Vincent. I've been a fan of St. Vincent's self-titled album for years and years and years, and never really got around to listening to a full other album until recently. I listened to the one she did with David Byrne from Talking Heads, and that one's really cool. But Strange Mercy is like an older album. I don't know how much older, but older. I really, really liked it. It has a lot of elements that I like from the St. Vincent self-titled album. It's a lot sleepier. It was probably not a great choice to drive with, but a lot of interesting guitar stuff, a lot of interesting synth stuff, and her voice lends itself really well to the music. It's like perfect edge of like trippy and scary and serene, which is what I like about her shit. Solid. Probably my favorite that I've listened to this trip. I listened to a really depressing Streetlight Manifesto album. I listened to most of it on the way to there, and then on the way back from my trip, I listened to it all the way from the beginning to the end, because I was super fucking excited to listen to that again in the car. I blared that shit so fucking good. I like how much it sounds so fucking upbeat, but it clearly, like, everybody who made that was clearly thinking about death of fuck love, and I think about death of fuck love, so, like, it makes sense to me. But even, like, if the lyrics weren't that clever or whatever the fuck, musically, it is a great fucking ska album. So fucking good. And the guitar tones fucking rule, the clean guitar tones rule, the melody lines rule. Great album. Highly recommend. Hey! It's the next day. I just listened to a Tigran Hamasyan album. He's not new to me. I've listened to some of his stuff before, but haven't listened to a new one to me in a while. I don't remember the name of this one right now, but it fucking ruled. A lot of beautiful fucking tones. A lot of the shit I expect from him. It's a lot more like, not a lot more, but there were more like metal influenced moments in this one, if that makes sense. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, it's really fucking good. Whatever the name of it is, I don't know. But it's really good. It's the one that's blue. I don't know. Anyway, it's really good. I wish I had more to define it, but this is how I feel about it right off the cuff. It gets a little sleepy towards the end, but not in a bad way. It's very soothing. I like that. It's a good jazz. I am so nasally. I bought Andy Cap's hot fries like an idiot for the trip back, and my whole head is just sinuses right now. I feel okay, but like it's harder to breathe. Like, I was thinking about staying awake with vocal warm-ups, but listen to this shit. Oh, don't listen, reason falling away, lukewarm eyebrows, that was crawling away, and may look like it belongs in your body, but if you think the soul, sex is not the holy grail to see the justice side. I had to really go for that note. Normally that's not that hard of a note to hit. So, alright, another one down. AnimalJam by AnimalJam. I've listened to The Process of Dissension before, which is an EP that my friend showed me forever ago. It's like an indie kind of, I want to say metalcore band, but like, I don't know if that even like fits. But either way, this one's a lot more hardcore. This semi is trying to eat both lanes, excuse me. But yeah, anyway, it's good shit. It doesn't get stale necessarily. I like it a lot, and normally it's a sound I'm not that into. And the vocals, I think, are part of that for me, but the instruments on this one just fucking, just make up for everything I don't like about the sound. Highly recommend. AnimalJam by AnimalJam, especially if you like that kind of sound, you'll love this shit. The guitar tones is so much creative fucking shit in it. Oh, my throat is dying. Oh, God. It's keeping me awake. The hot fries are keeping me the fuck awake. Alright, let's try some more stuff to keep myself awake. Let's go, Aiden. Let's go. You got this. You got this, babe. 10 years of life flat, living in the hills. Alone in this country, no sign of us sleeping. And all in the air, there was a reason. 10 years of life flat, living in the winds. Looked on the country, no sign of us living. And all in the air, there was a reason. 10 years of white flag, waiting in the wings. Looked on the country, and no sign of the sleeping, and all we needed was a reason. 10 years of white flag, waiting in the wings. Look at the country, the video. So you can hear that phlegm. It's like I'm screeching. I don't like it. If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know that I wanna dance at mile if I could just see tonight. Alright, it's like 12:48 at night. I just got done listening to High Five Soup by the Aquabats. I've never really listened to the Aquabats. Like, just sat down and listened to them. I've heard stuff from them and I'm like, oh, this sounds like I'm at one of the best bands in the world. With High Five Soup in particular, there's some stuff that hasn't aged well. It's problematic. And one or two things that I personally find iffy. But musically, it was incredibly impressive, actually, for how fucking goofy it is. So I guess I would recommend this album with, like, a couple of asterisks. I got to the end of Tomorrow in a Year by the Knife. Or I didn't get to the end. I came close to the end, I mean. But it is now 2 in the morning, and I'm about to turn into my fucking apartment complex. So, unless something crazy explodes on the way in, this is the end of the trip. So thank you all for joining, and hearing all the stupid shit that I said. I hope it was fun. Oh God, I'm home and such, so. Yeah. I didn't actually talk about the album. It's really good. It's definitely more like Shaking the Habitual than the Knife's other stuff, which is not a bad thing for me. For most people, it's going to be a bad thing because Shaking the Habitual is literally like a fucking fever dream. Most of Tomorrow in a Dream is pretty much just fucking noise. But I thought it was really good and well-orchestrated noise. The last 2 tracks are really fucking long, but they're more in line with what I would expect from the Knife overall, while still being longer form like what was on Shaking the Habitual. And a lot of the tones of the last 2 tracks are pretty, and I'd recommend those. The rest of this album you can skip. I love it, but you can skip it because it's a fucking nightmare.